J.K. Rowling just called Emma Watson ignorant. Here's what happened. Emma Watson did her first sit-down interview in years, and her first ever podcast, on Jay Shetty's On Purpose. She reflected on stepping away from acting and addressed J.K. Rowling's controversial views, prompting Rowling's strong response. After an initial tweet about gender, Rowling posted a detailed essay. She wrote, "I refuse to bow down to a movement that I believe is doing demonstrable harm. I stand alongside the brave women and men standing up for freedom of speech and thought." She added, "I want trans women to be safe. At the same time, I do not want to make natal girls and women less safe." Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint publicly voiced support for trans women after Rowling's essay. Radcliffe wrote for the Trevor Project, Watson tweeted, and Grint released a statement. Emma also went viral for presenting at the BAFTAs on behalf of all the witches. When a follower suggested Emma and Daniel should apologize, Rowling tweeted, "Celebs who cozied up to a movement intent on eroding women's hard-won rights can save their apologies for traumatized detransitioners and vulnerable women reliant on single-sex spaces." During his Broadway run, Radcliffe told The Atlantic the feud with Rowling made him really sad. He said, "I wanted to try and help people that had been negatively affected. If those are Joe's views, they are not the views of everybody associated with the Potter franchise." In an interview with Variety, Tom Felton said, "I'm not really that attuned to it. I have not seen anything bring the world together more than Potter. She's responsible for that, so I'm incredibly grateful." Emma said she still loves Rowling, even as she affirms trans rights. "I will never believe that one negates the other. I just don't think these things are either or." She added, "I just see this world right now where we seem to be permitting this throwing out of people. I just believe that no one is disposable." After Watson's interview went viral, Rowling released a lengthy statement. She said actors were free to disagree, but accused Emma and Daniel of assuming the role of de facto spokespeople. Rowling criticized Watson's privilege, calling her ignorant of how ignorant she is, contrasting it with her own poverty before success. She concluded, "Adults can't expect to cozy up to an activist movement that regularly calls for a friend's assassination, then assert their right to the former friend's love. Emma is rightly free to disagree with me. But I have the same right, and I've finally decided to exercise it."